We're making it one.
Oh, here we go.
All right, hello, good evening, and welcome to another edition of Drinking with Jake. I am Jake. I am your host. With me, as always, is my best friend and compadre, Michael.
Heyo.
Michael, welcome, and everybody else, welcome to Drinking with Jake. It's May 29th, and it's May 29th, right?
As far as I know.
Okay, all day. So, it's not May 29th?
30th.
It's May 30th. Our creative director said it's May 30th, so I was only one day off. But the reason why I'm saying it is that this is a typical May evening in Wisconsin. It's quiet out, you hear birds chirping, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt, so it's typical Wisconsin weather. So we just wanted to say thank you to our art director and creative director for getting us all set up tonight. So she's just leaving, going back in the control room.
Right.
And taking care of that. So this is just a typical Wisconsin evening. As you'll know, Michael and I are back together physically.
Physically together,
but it's not weird. And
not like. Well, it's only weird if you make it weird.
That's right. It's it's only weird if I like that. It's only weird if we make it weird. So we just decided that it's a beautiful night out. We wanted to see each other and bounce some ideas off of each other with Drinking with Jake episodes, and it's great to see you back in person again instead of through a camera lens.
This is awesome. The weather. You said it's typical Wisconsin weather.
It is. Yep.
I don't know about that. I mean, typical Wisconsin to me for 8 months out of the year, it's freezing cold. But this is gorgeous. It's 70s. The wind is blowing. There's birds chirping if you can't hear them. The mosquitoes are very small, so they're not biting yet. But it's just around the corner. But yeah, it's a gorgeous day.
Yep.
So yeah, this was a fantastic day to do this outside.
Yes.
And to commemorate the outside, we tried to do a outside beverage tonight, and so we have the Tullamore Dew, if I'm saying that correctly, Irish whiskey. It's pretty good. I don't mind it. You can see it's almost gone. Hopefully it'll be gone very soon. And we mix it with a little bit of lemonade. We're not sponsored by anybody yet. And a little bit of grenadine. And so this is our Drinking with Jake summer cocktail. So we haven't had it yet, but we're going to try it.
Cheers.
So, cheers to you, sir. I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that.
Damn it if that's not refreshing.
It's very good, isn't it? I'll be right back.
Yeah, hold on a second. Well, beep. That's like the old,
No word from our sponsor.
Yeah, a word from our sponsors. Tullamore Dew and lemonade.
Well, that's pretty good, isn't it?
That's scary refreshing. I mean, that's dangerous.
That's a typical Wisconsin evening drink. Whiskey, some lemonade to sweeten it up, some red grenadine, and sitting on your back porch and visiting with friends and family. And next thing you know, I think this is going to be...
I could drink this a lot. It's dangerous though because the sugars, it makes it sweet.
Yep.
Which makes you want to drink more because it tastes good,
yes.
Right? So, it's dangerous, but boy is it good. I'm enjoying it. If you haven't, noticed, it's almost.
Just give him a second, folks. He'll be right
Wait
back.
one.
So anyway, we also wanted to ask our audience out there how everybody else is doing, how everybody else is coming along, if everybody's staying safe, everybody's starting to enjoy their time, and what they're doing to make things more enjoyable. So obviously we're drinking with Jake, and we're enjoying ourselves, and we're drinking quite a bit.
Drinking, emphasis on the drinking. I'm not a huge fan of lemonade otherwise. Every once in a while I'll get a hankering for it, but not too often.
No.
But I think I'm going to have more lemonade. This is really good. I mean, seriously, really good. And, like we always want you guys to have comments. Leave your comments. What summer cocktail do you guys enjoy? Whether it's just a vodka cranberry or something like this or tequila sunrise or whatever.
Yeah.
Let us know. I'll try and make it, and we'll see what if it goes down as good as this lemonade and whiskey. Wow, is this refreshing? I'm going to have to put that down, otherwise I'm going to drink too many of them. Yeah, so...
I'm going to do all the talking tonight. You're just going to sit there.
I'm just going to sit there and drink and nod my head. Yep. Absolutely. Apparently this is talking with Jake and drinking with Mike. Normally we have some kind of avenue of where we want to go with this. And I don't think we got past the lemonade and whiskey topic. So, yeah. What do you want to talk about? What do you got?
We were trying to come up with topics, but I really can't think of any.
No.
So,
what do you guys want to hear?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
It's going to be right now. I want you to tell us right now. Comment right now. As soon as you see this, let us know in what future topics, because we're really just running on empty here. We're running on fumes. Right?
That's right, and we're replenishing our fumes with
more
with whiskey and
spirits.
lemonade and spirits. Well, always got to be in the spirit of things.
I'll drink to that.
See, and that's the other thing too, is that when Mike. See, we don't need topics.
Oh man!
Because we were, my wife and I were visiting Michael and his wife today at his house. And we were talking about, like, gosh, what should we talk about with Drinking with Jake on this tonight's episode? And I said, I don't know, but I said, all we really need is just to get together and just start conversating. And
because that's a word.
Because that's a word.
It's a word.
Conversate.
We're making it. Look it up in the Cooper was it Williams Cooper's dictionary? Webster's.
Williams Cooper's. I think that was a precursor to the Webster dictionary.
Yeah, it was the Cooper dictionary. It's not often people realize that the Cooper dictionary was the first dictionary and Webster stole it.
Yeah.
Very few people know that. Cooper is actually the first. He invented the first word. It was and he had to figure out what it meant. It was a very strange time. But Webster stole his idea and made it. Yeah, it's a look it up. Google will tell you everything.
So anyway, so I said all we have to do is just get together and conversate, and we just kind of play off of each other and we feed off of each other's energy, and then you add the booze kicker to it, and
it's good.
And exactly, and who knows where it's going to go.
Yeah.
So you need a refill already?
Not yet. Not yet.
I think you're pretty close.
I gotta drive home, man. This is
well,
good.
we can call a cab too.
We can always call a cab.
We can call somebody for you. We don't want you to drink and drive.
Nope, never will.
That's not a part of our game.
No, don't condone it.
No,
won't do it.
No.
So yeah. So Jake, what did you do exactly on the carrier? You were in the Navy.
Yeah.
You were in Airedale.
Yep.
I was a submariner.
Yep.
I only saw surface ships through targets, through the scope.
Hopefully it didn't press fire.
Well, that's classified.
I could tell you, but then I have to kill you.
Right, well, I can't even tell you, because then they'd kill me. But what does an Airedale do?
Well, there's a lot of different jobs. I mean, there's anywhere from fueling to directing the airplanes on the carrier itself to hydraulics to everything. But I was what they would call a plane captain for a while. Is basically think of a car and you're kind of the serviceman for the airplane. You're basically changing the oil, keeping it clean, wiping the canopy down to make it nice and clean. Maintenance, basic maintenance stuff. So that's kind of what I did for a long time, and then I was then I did the maintenance part of it for another half of what I did. So that's exactly what I did. But I guess just kind of a maintenance thing for the airplanes. That's what I did.
So who are the guys that do the signals?
Yeah, those were yellow shirts. They directed the airplanes around, and they were kind of like the flight deck coordinators and all that, and they moved, and that's the yellow shirts, and they were part of the ship, and then I was part of the airplane, so there was always a division
Sure.
or riff or of
those riffs.
those riffs of, well, you're here, but we were just visiting, and with the yellow shirts, they belonged to the ship, so they had some specific pride, and we were just happened to be visitors on their ship, so there was always.
I've always heard that being on an aircraft carrier is one of the most dangerous jobs
Sure.
in the world.
Sure.
Obviously being in the military, it's inherently dangerous.
Sure.
But did you ever see anybody blown over?
No, but I heard of one.
Okay.
I never saw anybody, but I heard of one.
Did you ever push anyone over that that you didn't like? Maybe you just hey, look at that over there.
Tempted, but no.
No,
Tempted,
okay.
but no. No. But yeah, the flight deck was very dangerous, but it was almost a rhythm of when they would come down and land and then take off again. So, and there were areas where you didn't cross, or else you'd get ran over by an airplane.
Lines you would not cross.
You will not cross this line, and it wasn't drawn in the sand either.
Not
It was
drawn in the sand.
No.
A line of demarcation.
That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty dangerous. But again, there's people in the military that have more dangerous jobs than you did, that I did. I never got shot at, So
Thank God, right?
yeah, and I really know I would have hightailed it right out of there. So
Yeah, I don't know what I would have done.
nope, I would have ran.
Well, I didn't have a choice. Well, I couldn't run anywhere.
No, you could run from one side.
560 feet to the other.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about it.
And then what?
And then run back, I guess. I don't know.
And in circles,
And then,
or
crap myself or something. I don't know. But yeah, so those are questions I've always had because, we've been friends for many, many years.
many. Thank you.
And many, many, many years. Many.
Not too many of them.
Sometimes, no, we've been friends for quite a long time. And,
Yeah.
I never knew it. I knew you were an Airedale.
Yep.
But I didn't know what that meant because I'm a submariner and we don't give a shit about
Yeah.
the surface folk.
Yeah, and we never knew that you were out there. I'm sure you were out there
Right.
floating right along with us, but you look at the calm sea and, well, there's Michael out there.
There's submarine races.
There's submarine races going on.
Yeah. Eventually, we plan on having our good friend Submarine Bob on the show,
Yeah.
and he could tell you a little bit more about submarining. Submarining? That's not a word.
I
Being a
don't know. You tell
submariner,
me.
that's not a word. That's not in the Cooper Dictionary or Webster's or any others. That's a made-up word. Because I'm quite good with, you know what I'm trying to say. The English language. So, but yeah, he could tell us more about what he did. I don't even know what he did. I think he was an ET.
Something like that.
I don't know. He was something. He is something. Submarine Bob, you're something.
Yeah, he's something, all right. How do we edit that out?
Yeah, maybe.
He's bigger than I am. How do I edit that
that's
out?
true. He's smarter than both of us put together.
That's what I'm
too.
saying is that, what he did in the Navy with one person, it took two of us to kind of figure it out. So,
Well, yeah.
yeah.
Well, to be told how to do it and then still screw it up.
Yeah.
And then he was the guy that came. Come on.
Come on, guys.
Come on.
You had
Why
one
do you
job.
one thing to do. One thing. One job.
That's right. It just had one job. That's all you needed to do. God, and you can't do that.
You can't even do that. What's wrong with you?
Jeez.
Stupid.
So anyway,
Oh.
yeah, it's just nice to be out.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
God,
you
it's
know,
just-
it's days like this. I'm glad I live in Wisconsin.
Yes.
It's the December through March that I don't like Wisconsin.
Sure.
You know, but spring, early summer, early fall, those are great. Just really nice days. There's not a real big breeze. The birds are chirping.
Yeah.
It's just good stuff, and the lemonade tastes delicious. I'll drink to
I
that.
think you had lemonade and he added whiskey and red grenadine.
Well,
That's what I think would happen, which is fine.
it's perfect.
Yeah, which is just fine. But yeah, it does go down. See, but that's the thing about everybody is adding lemonade to their stuff. As an example, Cool beer, K-U-L with an umlaut over the U.
Yeah, that Cool is good stuff. You want a good cheap beer, Cool's the way to go. I'm not lying. But first, I don't mean that. I do
No,
mean that.
don't. See,
I'm
this is what
going
we
to
do.
interrupt you. I
This
don't.
is what we do. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't mean to be rude.
No.
But I'm going to interrupt. So, quite a few years ago, and just behind where you guys are viewing is Jake's backyard. A few years ago, we were all sitting around a fire pit on, I think it was on like the 3rd or 2nd of July.
Okay.
There was fireworks going off. And Jake looks at me and says, Mike. And I said, yes, because that's my name. And he says, do you want a beer? That's like saying, do you want to breathe? Yes, of course I want a beer. He goes, I found this great beer at the grocery store. You gotta taste it. I said, all right. He goes, it was 39 cents a beer.
Yeah, I did the math.
And I went, oh no.
You cheap bastard.
I'll be polite. I'll drink
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
You know, it's gonna be cheap beer. I mean, not that I'm a beer snob and have to go with the $15 a can or anything like
I know what
that.
you're saying.
But you like what you like.
Yeah,
you know,
I know what you're saying.
But I was going to be polite and drink this one beer and call it good.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Jake. Well, you want to know what? No, I'm driving. Gotta go. Look at the time. Oh man, hair past a freckle. Gotta go. So he says, "You want a beer?" I said, "Yes." He comes back. He goes, "Here, try this." And it's this KUL with the U and umlaut, like he said. So it's cool. And I cracked it. Took a sip. Damn it, if it wasn't one of the best beers I've had, especially for the price. My goodness gracious, it was cool. No pun intended, kind of, sort of, but it was refreshing. It tasted good. It wasn't hoppy. It wasn't flat. Didn't taste like Budweiser, where it's kind of piss beer. Sorry if I offended you, Budweiser drinkers. It's not my intention, but it was really good.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, but cool is really good. But you were saying about lemons or lemonade. Are they adding lemonade to the cool?
I'm not sure about that, but it seems like I thought they were, but maybe it's like natural light. Like remember natural ice?
I do know natural ice.
Natural ice or whatever. I think they're adding lemonade or strawberry lemonade to that. And then the spritzers and then the Lineys is the shandies and
Yeah.
so everybody's adding lemonade to their beers.
Are you a fruit beer drinker? Like a fruity, like a shandy or a berry beer or something like that?
I can have maybe one, maybe two, and I'm good.
That's one or two more than I can drink.
Yeah, I can do like a raspberry or a cherry. I can do one and maybe two, but it's not my thing.
Yeah, it is definitely not mine. I like my lagers. Really, there's no. I don't have anything like, I like my coffee like I like my women. I was going to say I like my lagers like I like my women, but really clear and hoppy don't really go together.
Stout.
Yeah, no.
I like my women stout.
Never mind, I'm not going to say that. Not going to say it. Oh, man, almost had some sailor stuff come out. So, yeah, but you know what, Jake? I think we've been rambling on for a bit.
Yeah.
I think we should definitely refill these.
Yeah, I'm almost on dry here.
So we'll be right back with more.
We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that.